I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather as a ridge of high pressure continues its build onto the plains. Mostly dry weather and highs that are 15 degrees warmer than normal are likely through Monday. Highs in most of Nebraska expected to range from the mid-80s to the low 90s, while southwest Nebraska and northern Kansas see highs mainly in the 90s. Could see some record highs, but mainly some record warm morning lows in the 60s. A front approaching from the northwest late tomorrow may trigger some isolated thunderstorms before it lifts back to the west as a warm front. The heat, strong southerly wind gusts to 30 to 40, and drought conditions increasing the fire weather concerns through Monday, especially in the harvest fields where fires could spread quickly. Higher humidity helping to lower that fire threat. Thunderstorm chances return with the approach and passage of a strong cold front from Monday through Wednesday. Chances for appreciable rain are increasing, including forecast models indicating a 50% chance for a half inch of rain. Highs dropping into the 70s to the low 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday. For the long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Tuesday through October 11th are warmer than normal. Above normal rainfall is predicted for Nebraska and Kansas Tuesday through October 11th, especially in the middle part of next week. In the latest regional drought monitor, Nebraska saw a 4% increase in drought-free coverage to 35%. Drought-free to abnormally dry areas are from the southwest to the Panhandle and much of the north central, along with the southeast corner. Locations in moderate to severe drought include much of central Nebraska, sandhill locations along Highway 2 and the far east. Coverage of extreme to exceptional drought decreased a percentage point to 14%. Including areas along and east of a line from Norfolk to Fullerton, Grand Island, Hastings, and Superior. Kansas stays at 19% drought-free. It's drought-free to abnormally dry in the west and south central, as well as the northeast and southeast corners. Most of Kansas continues to be in moderate to severe drought. Extreme to exceptional drought coverage decreased a percentage point to 21%, including pockets from Stockton to Russell and Beloit, along with areas near and southeast of a line from Lyons to Council Grove. Key weather factors driving the markets include warm weather with recent rain in the U.S., followed by big changes next week, the on-time start of the wet season in central Brazil, and dry weather concerns in Australia. Locally heavy rain in the Ohio Valley and nearby areas comes to an end later today. Rain may linger through the weekend or beyond across Florida's peninsula, where 5-day totals could reach about 1 to 4 inches. Rainfall with the cold front grazes the upper Midwest tomorrow. Dry weather in the next 5 days across the Corn Belt allows summer crops to continue drying down. Stormy weather affecting the Pacific Northwest gradually builds southward and eastward. Early next week, scattered rain may reach as far east as the plains. Ahead of the rain, record-setting heat continues with temperatures consistently reaching 90 or higher as far north as the western Corn Belt. The plains and Midwest are in line for more widespread rain in the mid to late part of next week with a strong cold front. Central Brazil is seeing scattered rain, a sign of the on-time start of the wet season. Planting conditions in Brazil are very good outside of Rio Grande do Sul, which may see more flooding issues with heavy rain late next week. Australia is mostly hot and dry through the weekend, increasing the stress on filling wheat and canola. Next week, the heat breaks down temporarily in Australia, but with limited rainfall outside of the far southeast. I'm Paul Perkins. That's a check of the ag weather.